What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Leia. Thank you for being here as always. I am so excited about today's video. I am gonna do kind of like a first impression on the new Raw Beauty Christie times ColourPop collection. I was on the site right when it launched at like 9 or 10, I don't even remember PST, and I purchased exactly what I wanted. Now, I do not have the full collection, guys. I purchased what I liked. I do not get PR. I've stated this in many of my videos. I buy everything with my hard-earned money. So I bought kind of what I felt was something that I would use, something that I liked. And, you know, I'm really happy with everything. I used it today, like I stated. We will go over the collection, so if that's something that you guys want to see, then just keep watching. Okay, guys, so I was so excited when I saw the announcement for this collaboration. I love Raw Beauty Christie. Christie, oh my god, she's got the best personality. She's a really nice person. You can tell she's like super down to earth. She doesn't live in like Los Angeles. She lives in the PNW, Pacific Northwest, up in like the Seattle area in Washington. I don't think she lives in Seattle, but you know, like on the outskirts or whatever, somewhere around there. This whole collection is inspired by her forest, that she lives now in a forest. I will go ahead and link her video down below if you are interested, but her photo shoot, everything was just so beautiful, and I'm like all here for this collection. Now, I know she launched a collection with Pure Cosmetics earlier in the year. Now, I wasn't able to get my hands on that collection because it sold out so fast and there were so many problems with the site. I think I waited like 2 hours in line on that site, and I kind of just like, I couldn't wait anymore. And I never went back for the restocks or anything like that. But in a way, I'm kind of glad that it didn't happen because I was so excited for this collab when I saw it. I absolutely love ColourPop and I love Christie, and I know Christie had been wanting to do a collaboration with ColourPop for so long, so I'm so excited that her dream finally came true. And guys, it's such a beautiful collection. So if any of you guys don't know what ColourPop is, they are a really high quality makeup brand, but they sell their products for like almost drugstore prices. I am on their site right now. I do believe everything is sold out from this collection because under where you would click like the price and buy me or something or add to cart, it says email me. So I think there will be a restock soon. I actually think I saw it on ColourPop's website or Christie's website that there is a restock soon. I don't know the date, but just, you know, keep up with their Instagrams. I'm sure they'll announce a date soon for a restock. If you don't know, the whole full collection is $82. Like, what brand is going to sell you a whole collection of an eyeshadow palette, lip glosses, eyeliners, and then those super shock shadows for $82? Nobody. Only ColourPop. And again, with the quality of ColourPop, you're gonna love this collection. Now, I will start with the palette, guys. I did purchase the palette. Again, everything with my own money. The palette is $20. It is such a pretty palette called At Forest Sight. All the shade names are all here on the back. I love the whole mushroom theme, guys. Ugh, I love mushrooms. I love all the foods that everybody hates, like mushrooms, pickles, like that kind of stuff that people are like, ugh, olives, you know, all that stuff that people hate, I absolutely love. This is the inside of the palette. Super beautiful shades. What I love is that they're warm shades, but like they're different than your normal neutral palette. Like, these are definitely not shades that you would wear like on a daily, and that's actually the reason why I decided to use those shades on my eyes today, was because those are not shades you would wear like, you know, your neutral everyday shades. I did do swatches. I will go ahead and insert them in the video, but I just think, I don't know, they're just such a cool like color story. And I know she explained how she like wanted colors to reflect what the PNW, the Pacific Northwest, looked like. So I'm like super obsessed with this palette. I love these shades. These are shades that I would wear all the time, and I think they swatch beautifully, and I think they go on beautifully on your eyes. And I love all the mushrooms on the palette. It is just such a pretty palette, and the name At Forest Sight, I mean, you don't get any cuter than that. That is super cute. So that is the palette. Again, this is $20 for the palette. So she also launched 3 cream gel liners. Now for the full set, it's $21, and per eyeliner, it's $7. I got 2 out of the 3, and I picked up Spare Time and Woodsy. Again, just that really, really cute, timeless packaging of the mushrooms. Like such a cute little collection. I honestly think like every time I see these collections launch, I'm like, gosh, like people have such a good like a good vision, a good imagination. Because I think like for me, if I were to ever launch a makeup line, like I wouldn't even know what the hell I would ever do. But these are the 2 colors that I got. Again, I will insert swatches. The only reason I didn't get the marigold shade, which is that yellow shade, is because realistically, I don't know if I would ever use that. And I'm very strict with my money and how I spend it. And I don't want to add something to my collection if I'm not really going to use it. You know, makeup is expensive. Even though this collection is not expensive, it does add up. So I'm just very picky and choosy of what I actually purchased in my collection to what I'm going to bring in and what I'm actually going to use. But these go on so well, guys. It was my first time ever using this formula and I absolutely loved it. Glided on in my like waterline, like so good. Now the last thing that I purchased was the Luxe Gloss in the shade Glacier. These are $9. She did come out with 2 lip glosses. One is in the shade Wildflower, which was that pinky toned one, but I did not purchase it only because I have so many lip glosses. I am such a lip gloss girl that I feel like I own a lot of lip gloss shades. And I actually wasn't going to purchase Glacier to begin with, but when I saw her video, I was like, wow, that shade is so pretty. It looks like diamonds, like pearls on your lips. I actually have it on right now. Like it is just such a pretty, pretty shade. And I'm so happy with it. Again, like packaging, so cute. Box, you know, timeless, so cute. So these are the items that I purchased. I'm really happy with the ones that I got. I didn't get any of the Super Shock shadows only because the colors that they were, I have a lot of similar colors to those shades, but they are $7 a piece. There are 4 shades: Campfire, Mycelium, which I love that name, so cute. Like a Moss, cute name too, and Olympic. Those 4 shades are really pretty. One looks like a typical champagne color. The Like a Moss shade is almost like a shift. It's a shift color, almost like a dirty money color. That's the way I feel like when I look at it. If I were to have gotten one, I would have gotten Mycelium. Mycelium is like, I don't know, it almost looks like just like a really nice gold color. Honestly, I feel like that's what I would use the most, but I do have another Super Shock shadow from ColourPop that looks very, very similar, so I just decided to hold off on it. And then Campfire is just that like coin color, that really rich, you know, campfire orange shade. So again, I held off on those 4, but they are beautiful colors. I love the Super Shock formula. It's like not a powder, but it's not a cream. It's like somewhere in between, and they definitely do pop on your eyes. I have seen a couple tutorials with people using those, and it's just so gorgeous, guys. So I definitely do recommend them. But overall, guys, buy what you can afford and buy what you like. Like, don't feel like you need the whole collection. I'm sure you have some stuff in your collection that you can kind of like put together pieces, you know, one thing here, one thing there. So just buy what you love. And if you love Kristi, then buy the whole thing. I absolutely love Kristi, but you know, your girl got a lot of makeup here and it starts adding up. So I have to be like very selective what I bring into my makeup. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. So let's go ahead and get started on our makeup. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and jump into this palette. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty, right? I kind of don't really know exactly what look I want to go for. I'm just going to play around with colors and whatever happens, happens. I kind of want to tap into these colors right here, but we shall see. Now, I already primed my eyelids with Tarte Shape Tape. This is light medium sand. And I set that with just like a regular like skin tone powder. And let's go ahead and move into the palette. I think I want to start with Emerald City. That's totally unlike me. I never start with dark colors, but we're going to go ahead and give this a shot. And I'm going to use a MAC, I think it's a 217. It's kind of worn off, but that's what I'm going to use today. And I'm going to start kind of like putting this on the outer V. Now I didn't put foundation on yet because I knew these were darker colors and I didn't want to ruin foundation in case there was fallout. So far I don't see any fallout on that shade. So I'm going to try to start just packing this on. Actually, I'm going to just put it on the full lid. Let's do a full green eye. I have a green shirt on, so let's go ahead and do a green eye. Just go ahead and pack that color because we're going to blend. Sometimes I pack to like get that pigment on your eye, but once you blend it out, everything kind of like colors tend to like, you know, fade out a little bit once you start blending it out. But pack as much as you can and then start your blending. It's okay if you don't go all the way on the inside because I think I might put another color in there. So let's just go ahead and put this all over the eye. It's a really pretty color. It's super like, you know, pigmented. There's no fallout at all. It's a nice shade. I really hope I know what I'm doing and this doesn't turn into like a disaster. Okay, I'm gonna actually pick up another blending brush. This one is like a little bit more like for crease work. And I think I'm gonna go in a little bit with Puffball, which is that shade right here. And I'm gonna kind of bring this into more of the crease to help it blend. Just like that. That actually, like, I like those two shades together because I know the palette has, it's called Chanterelle. It has like that orangey mustard color in the palette, but the Puffball shade and the Emerald City shade, it almost kind of make that color. It looks a little bit more like yellowy and not just brown and green. So I really do like that as well. Like mixing shades to make your own custom colors. I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean up this outer V. Okay, with the MAC 242, I'm gonna go into West Coast. I'm kind of gonna put that on the inner, like right here. And then just let it fade into the green. I might use my finger a little bit as well. Just like that. And then I'm actually going to go into the evergreen shade as well and put that kind of on the center of the eye. And blend it with this green and then also blend it in with the West Coast shade. Strictly using my finger. Like that. It is really pretty. All right, I'm gonna start kind of blending this out on top. I didn't pick up any additional product. Just blend what you got. Okay, I'm actually gonna go into the PNW Pacific Northwest color. This is just that same MAC 217, and I'm gonna just kind of tap this on the outer, just the lower part right here, maybe kind of make it a little bit darker. And just start blending all these three like lid shades together just so they look seamless and they have like a smooth transition throughout your eye. At this point, I'm just going back in with the other shades and just repacking that pigment. I want it to be as bold as possible. And as we blend, the shades tend to fade a little bit. So just go ahead and pack that on and keep blending. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye and then add some liner and lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I did everything off camera. The lashes that I do have on today are the Iconic Lights, and I actually started putting the eyeliner in my eyes and I was like, oh shoot, I totally forgot that we are recording this. But I used Woodsy, and guys, this is my first time using this liner. I've never used any of the ColourPop liners. And you know how some liners are like not made for your waterline? Well, this liner totally is. It goes in the waterline so well. I mean, look at that. That looks like really, really good. Like, it is very, very pigmented in the waterline. For the price you pay for these liners, they're so worth it. And I mean, look how much product you get. Like, that's a lot of product, guys. A lot of eyeliners don't give you nearly that much product. So $7 is a really good price. I just pulled up their website again because I kind of forgot. But $7 is a really good price for these. So I did go ahead and put the brown on my eyes. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my eyes on my lower lash line. So what I'm gonna do is actually take this shade. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and mix these two actually, the Emerald City and PNW, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out with Homegrown right here. So take any type of pointed like pencil brush so you can kind of get right on your like lower lash line. Let me pick up another little mirror so I can do this a little bit easier. Just like that, do it on both sides. Oh. Sometimes I get the powder in my eyes and I'm like, ah. Okay, now that you have that color packed on, I'm actually just gonna go into this brush that we used earlier, and I'm gonna go into that Homegrown shade, and this is what I'm gonna use to kind of like smoke it out and blend out that color. So make sure you tap off a lot because these are very pigmented and I don't want it like going all the way down my eyes and my face. And I like to connect my lower lash line with my outer V, so I always kind of bring it up like this. Because then it looks like, you know, all like one. Looks kind of nice like that. Alright, and then the last thing I'm going to do is go ahead and add a coat of mascara on my lower lash line. This is just the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. And you can do it as light or as thick of a coat as you want. Just like that. Mascara is so hard to put on and talk. Like every time I try to do it, I'm like, it's not easy, guys. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take off that extra powder since I don't need it anymore. Okay, for my lips, I'm actually gonna line them with MAC Spice, and then I'm just gonna put my Glacier lip gloss on top of it. I'm not gonna do a lipstick. I think it'll look really pretty with just the lip liner and Glacier. So I'm gonna go ahead and start lining them. MAC Spice is a really, really pretty color. I love the way it looks on my skin tone. It's very like your lips but better, but not even that because it's definitely not my lip color. But it's just a really good, I don't know, like a deep chocolate brown, but it's not even a chocolate brown. It's like, it's not skin tone. I don't know. I can't even explain things, guys, but it's a really pretty color for like medium tone or light to medium tone skin. It's really, really pretty. Please try it out if you haven't. I always overline just a tad. Especially on my left side because I have a really bad dip on my lip right here, so I try to like match them. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fill them in as best as I can, and then the lip gloss is going right on top. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take Glacier. When I saw this in like Kristi's video, it's such a pretty color. I freaking love this color. It's like super like, it's got like glitter, but it's not like, I'm trying to think of this. I got sidetracked. Sorry guys. I was talking about the glitter and then I smelled it. But it's got like this like, I don't know, like it's super shiny, but it's like there's not actual glitter. Like, oh, isn't that so beautiful? Look at that. Oh, I hate that I like stain it, but you know, whatever. So pretty. It definitely reminds me of like Winter Wonderland or something. So pretty. If you guys have seen any of my other makeup videos, you know I'm like a gloss, like obsessed person. Even though I technically didn't need a gloss from her line, I love gloss. And this one I couldn't pass up because I just thought it looked absolutely pretty. I've actually never tried a ColourPop lip gloss before either. And I like it. It feels nice. It has a different smell to it. I can't even think of the smell. I will say the smell isn't my favorite smell. It smells like a cheap butterscotch smell. But I mean, I don't hate it. It's not going to give me like a headache or anything. But it's not like my favorite scent. But the formula feels nice. It's thick, but it's not like goopy. It is thick though. But I like it. But I really just like the way it looks. I just love that kind of a look. I just think it's so pretty. Alright guys, so that does end this video. I really, really loved how everything turned out. I mean, I think the eyes look super, super pretty. I'm all for this green. I mean, I like love this look. I don't really wear green eyeshadow very much, but it's so pretty, especially with that gold shade. I mean, in terms of the whole collection, I think it's a really good collection. I love Christi. Who doesn't love Christi? I love ColourPop. All their formulas are so good, so luxurious, and it's just a good collection. Guys, you could use anything like this. Like, this palette is absolutely beautiful. Everything worked like a dream. And I love the gloss. Who can't use a gloss in their collection? And these eyeliners worked really, really well as well. Again, I can't speak for the Super Shock shadows because I didn't get those. I like to just buy what I need in my collection. And even though technically we don't really need makeup, this is what intrigued me the most out of the collection. And I'm all here for it, guys. This palette is so good. I love ColourPop eyeshadows. So yeah, guys, I mean, did you pick up anything in this collection? Let me know in the comments below. What do you like? What didn't you like? Did you like this? Are you kind of tired of ColourPop? I don't know. Leave me anything. I love interacting with you guys. And that's all I have to say for this one, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. And I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!